guys, welcome to my channel. So if you clicked on this video, it's probably for 2 or 3 reasons. First of all, you wanted to check out this makeup because it looks good. Or second of all, you read the title, and the title literally states, if you're feeling unmotivated, if you lost your purpose in life, watch this. While that is a bad thing to be going through, I can tell you one good thing. You're not going through it alone. A lot of us feel it that way. And especially me. My 2021 has been ups and downs. But while I was going through hell, I started journaling. And in journaling, I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about life. And my outlook on life has been different lately. So although I am struggling with myself and trying to get myself back on my feet, I have learned a lot of things, and today I decided to share those things with you guys. And I want this video to be the one where you get back to it. Whenever you feel like you are losing motivation, whenever you feel like something's not okay, come back here, watch this again, retain all this advice, and I promise you, or maybe not, you will probably feel a little better. So before we do start this video though, before we get to the tea, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. That really helps me. Like this video, I'm really thankful if you do that. And follow me on my other social media, like follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, follow me on OnlyFans.
Just kidding, I don't have OnlyFans.
But anyway, let's get to this video. So as I said, I've been journaling a lot. This is my journal. It's called the Life Journal by a brand called Prophecy. And I will leave the link of this brand below. This is from a friend of mine, and she has created a life tool, guys. This is the best journal I've ever seen in my life. And on my journal, I wrote a couple of things that really have been helping me to remember. So let's get into it. So as I said, I've been journaling a lot, and journaling has kind of been helping me like realize a couple of things and change my mindset. And one day I was journaling and I just started writing a little list of things that it's nice to remember when you're not feeling okay. So that's what I'm gonna share with you guys today, so keep on watching. So I wrote in my journal literally, things to remember when you lost your motivation and purpose in life, which is exactly the title of this video. So number one advice is change your mindset to change your life. That is so true. I cannot stress this enough. Sometimes we are going through something, and I can tell you that it's much easier to cope with whatever we're going through when we change our outlook, when we change our mindset. So sometimes we think, oh shit, like I lost this job opportunity, I lost my boyfriend and my relationship ended, or in my case, like I lost a contract with an agency that I thought was going to be my agency for life. And for the longest time, I was like, oh shit, I lost this, I lost that. Like, it's not about losing. When you lose something, you gain something. So when a door closes, you're making space for another door to open. Like I said, when you lose a relationship, when a relationship ends, in reality, you're creating something new for yourself. It's either a new you, a new lover, a new life experience. There's always, losing and gaining goes hand in hand with whatever we're going through. So it's not all bad. Just change your mindset. Try to look for the positive things in life. Advice number 2. It's unrealistic to be happy all the time. Don't force yourself to be happy every day, but do force yourself to feel grateful every day. Everyone talks about gratitude and affirmations and positive affirmations and law of attraction and this and that. And while I do believe that this new generation so much more, it's opening up like a safe space for us to talk about the metaphysical and positivity and mental health. I think that's a good thing, but we take this to an extreme. Sometimes I think it's unrealistic. Sometimes I'm on TikTok and I'm seeing people like doing these kind of videos like
to raise your vibration, to get your law of attraction kind of.
It's impossible to be happy all the time. It's the reality. We can't be happy all the time. We can't be high up all the time. Sometimes we have lows. But we have to acknowledge that that's part of human life. So don't force yourself to be happy, but do force yourself to be grateful. There's so many things in life that we should be grateful for. There's people starving in this world. There's kids that don't have access to half of the things that we have access to, like clean water, fresh food, clothes. So try to look at those little things and take those things in accountability. Try to remember that this world is really nasty, and there's people, there's children, there's people that don't have what you have, and most of them are just dreaming to have the basic things that we take for granted. So don't forget about that. That is really powerful. When you start being grateful every day, when you start trying to look at the small things around you every day and being grateful to have them, that's when your life really starts changing. Advice number 3, your goals are not your happiness. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. I used to be that kind of person, and I still am a little bit. I'm that person that attached my happiness to my achievements, to my goals. But lately, I've been realizing that goals change all the time. We outgrow our goals. We set things that we want to achieve, and then when we achieve them, we want more. That's how human beings work. That's how human beings are. For example, you make 1K a month, and you think, oh, if I had a better salary, if I made 3K a month, I would be happy. Imagine that you start making 3K a month. I can guarantee you that you're not going to be happy, because that's how human psychology works. We are never fully satisfied with what we have. So do not attach your happiness to material things. Do not attach your happiness to things that you are going to outgrow them. Happiness is a sense of you. You should be happy with wherever you are right now, with whatever you're doing right now. That's the essence of happiness. The most important advice that I wrote here for myself, and I feel like a lot of people do need to hear this, is stop attaching a timer to the things that you want to happen. Stop it, because they will happen when they have to happen, when they're destined to happen. Meanwhile, enjoy the ride. Stop thinking so much about your future. What matters right now is your present. You are here. We are here, okay? So whatever we wanted to happen in the future shouldn't be as important or more important than what's happening right now. Our future self needs our present self. So focus on here, now. Do not set a timer. Whatever you want in life will happen. Just believe in it. And also, progress is progress. It doesn't matter if it's slow progress. It doesn't matter if it's fast progress. Progress is progress, and it's a sign that things are already unfolding. Another advice that I have here is take every bad thing that ever happened to you and try to learn something from it. Instead of questioning yourself, why did this happen to me? Why am I going through this? Why me? Try to learn from it and think, okay, some weeks ago, my contract from my previous agency, my international agency, ended, and I was devastated because 2 weeks before that happened, I was with people from my agency. I was forming bonds. I was, really happy because I thought, okay, this is my home. After years and years and years of wanting to work in the international market, after years of trying to get into Fashion Week and, having access to whatever that agency was giving me access to, I thought, okay, this is it. And then when I lost that, I was like, oh shit, it was all, I kept telling myself that it was my fault. I did something wrong. There's something wrong with me. But then I shifted my mindset and I was like, okay, what can I learn from this? What can I take from this? And that's when I was grateful for this experience to happen. Last but not least, you're young. We are young. We have this mentality that life is too short, life is this, life is that. Life is not too short. If you're lucky enough to live by and grow old, you will understand that life is not too short. This is a thing that society tells us. There are people that are old and still start university. They're taking a PhD. Life is not too short. We don't have to think like that. We don't have to do everything while we're young. There's people that I know I can even talk about my parents. I'm telling you, my parents are constantly learning new things, either with me, with my siblings, with their everyday life, and they're much older than I am. So life is not too short. That's what people tell you for you to freak out. Life is not short. Our perspective of time is not right. We have every day while we're alive to make things right, to learn new things. So don't stress. Yes, you have to work as much as you can when you still have the strength and time to go out there. But your life is not gonna end if you take some time off not to do that. Yes, time doesn't wait for nobody, but it's never late to start something. It's never late to take a risk. And whoever tells you to not do that is a hater. So stop it. Stop it. You're young. We have our whole life ahead of us to figure out what we want to do, how we want to do it. So don't stress. Just try every day. Well, I have no more advice for you guys. This is all I wrote on my journal. And I think the last thing that I can say is on this page that I wrote the things that I just said to you guys, there's a quote from John A. Shedd that says, "You deserve all the good things." And you know what? That is true. We do deserve all the good things. We do deserve to be happy. And thank you to whoever is watching this. Thank you to whoever liked this. I hope my advice really helps you. And honestly, I think we're just people trying to get by and trying to live life and trying to do our best. So don't worry, you're not alone. I'm here. And I know this is a different video from normally what I put out, but I hope you guys like it and I hope you guys subscribe. Anyway, bye!